Today we have such an exciting episode as we're going to grab a handful of the most basic pantry staples and create a dish that's not only packed with a ton of flavors, but is very healthy for you. We're talking a Spanish-style rice with white beans and eggs. Now the beauty of this recipe is that it's a one-pan dish, meaning all the ingredients get cooked in the same pan for a super easy cleanup at the end. It's effortless to put together and that it's all done in just 30 minutes. Folks serve this rice as a side dish next to some grilled fish, or even as a main course next to a crunchy baguette. Either way, this is the kind of food that with each bite, it's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. This video is sponsored by Tienda.com. La Tienda is an online superstore focusing on selling all things Spain for your home and kitchen, and they've been around since 1996. And like I always tell you, they have the biggest selection of artisan Spanish ingredients like queso manchego, the famous jamón serrano and jamón ibérico, Marcona almonds, olives, the beautiful canned seafood from Spain, and all the spices you need to make all your favorite Spanish recipes, among so many other great ingredients. And let me tell you, when it comes to cookware, they have an amazing selection of authentic Spanish paella pans that range in size from 2 servings all the way up to 50 servings, and they even offer classic grilling systems that way you can always perfectly cook your paella at home. Folks, visit Tienda.com, let them know Albert from Spain on Fork sent you there, and make sure you use coupon code ONFORK during checkout for 10% off your order. Alright, let's begin by heating a large fry pan with a medium heat. And we'll add in 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, which is 30 milliliters. If you don't have extra virgin at home, you can use whatever you have on hand. While the pan is heating, I'm going to finely chop 1 small onion and roughly chop 4 cloves of garlic. Then we'll add in the chopped onion and garlic into the pan. And we'll mix the ingredients around continuously, that way they don't brown too quickly and they all evenly saute. After 3 to 4 minutes, and the onion is translucent and the garlic is beautifully fragrant, I'm going to add in half a teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 1.25 grams. And half a teaspoon of dried thyme, which is about half a gram. And we'll give it a quick mix, that way the paprika and thyme are evenly coating the garlic and onion. Then we'll add in half a cup of tomato sauce, which is 125 grams. I made my sauce by finely grating tomatoes, but you can also use canned tomato sauce here, or even passata. And we'll season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give it a mix until everything's well mixed together, and then simmer it for a couple minutes without mixing the mixture. After about 3 minutes, and the grated tomato has slightly thickened, I'm going to add in 3 cups of vegetable broth, which is 720 milliliters. Of course, you can use other types of liquids here, such as chicken broth, beef broth, or even water. Either way, you'll find a link on how to make my homemade veggie broth in the description box below. Then we'll turn it up to a high heat, give it a gentle mix, and bring it to a boil. In the meantime, let's get the rest of our ingredients ready. I'm going to drain a small jar of white beans into a fine sieve and rinse them under some water. This is the same thing as canned white beans, and the size of the jar I'm using is 295 grams, which is about 10 ounces. Then we'll measure out 1/3 cup of frozen peas, which is 55 grams. Reserve 1 cup of Spanish round rice, which is 190 grams. This rice is very similar to arboreal rice, but you can use whatever rice you like here. Just make sure to check the package instructions, that way your liquid to rice ratios are right on the money. And we'll grab 4 eggs and crack each one into individual bowls. As you know, when I'm working with eggs, I like to take this step as it ensures that no eggshells go into the pan and that the yolks are not broken. Alright, let's move back to the pan. Once the broth comes to a boil, I'm going to add in the 1 cup of rice and the drained white beans. And we'll give it one final mix. That way everything's evenly distributed. And like I've told you in the past, after this step, you don't want to mix the rice again, otherwise it's going to disrupt the way that it cooks. Which means if you overmix that rice, it's going to start releasing its starch and lose its beautiful texture. After 9 to 10 minutes, you can see a lot of that broth has been absorbed by the rice, but there's still plenty of broth left. I'm going to lower it to a low-medium heat. Then we'll add in the 1/3 cup of frozen peas, making sure to evenly spread them around. And the 4 eggs. And I like to create little pockets in the rice, that way the eggs perfectly sit in there. And once again, make sure the eggs are evenly spread out. Then we'll season the eggs with a kiss of sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll place the lid on the pan and simmer this for another 4 to 5 minutes or until the rice is fully cooked through and the egg whites are set. After about 5 minutes, this dish is ready to go. I'm going to remove the pan from the heat. And you can serve this directly out of the pan or even transfer it into some serving dishes. Either way, make sure to top it off with some chopped fresh parsley. Check it out, Spanish style rice with white beans and eggs. Easy to make, basic pantry staples, and all done in about 30 minutes. Let's give it a try and see how it turned out. You know folks, this is one of my favorite things about cooking, grabbing basic pantry staples and creating a dish that looks absolutely beautiful. Can't wait to try this. Here we go. I'm telling you, with that first bite, like I told you, it instantly fills your body with so much goodness. The rice is cooked right on the money. The beans had a nice texture and protein in there, and those eggs take it to the next level. Even though I overcooked those yolks a little bit, the dish is still absolutely fabulous. You saw this easy to make, done in a little over 30 minutes, truly the perfect dish for any occasion. Real quick before I go, a shout out to a couple of my patrons, Juan Iturri, Bunny Green, and Rob Haskins. And guys, thank you so much for being patrons of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, as it really helps out the channel. Leave me a comment below, and as always, don't forget to share this video with your family and friends, that way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.